gonna fight now, aren't we? Over this one.
Yeah, this is crap. I mean, a trap. Yeah, this is Trap. This is Shamalama Ding Dong's latest offering, Trap, with good old Josh Hartnett. And premise of this one is this guy's a serial killer, and he's taken his daughter to a singing concert, and it's big trap for him basically, and all the police and everything are surrounding. I don't know what I thought of this. It was all right. It had some interesting scenes. I think the dialogue at times was dreadful. I thought some of the acting was dreadful. Shyamalan, his daughter, I think, plays the music icon at the end. I thought she got far too much screen time at the end because her acting was shite as well. But I like the idea of it, and I liked the concept of it. And I'm hoping we'll get more in this universe. And before I hand over to you, James, my biggest gripe with this is we've got this is a serial killer story, and I was expecting some kind of interesting ways of him trying to get out, some kills and things like that, and we get pretty much two, which is him pushing someone down the stairs and him chucking a bottle in a fryer, both of which we saw in the trailers. So I got no new kills, no new attacks really, other than him walking around a lot and kind of looking at security guards and going, oh yeah, look, I could squeeze myself down that hole and shit like that. So I don't know. It was all right.
I loved it. I loved it from start to finish. I thought it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Like you, as soon as I heard the idea of this, I was in love. It's inspired by Taylor Swift, the Eras tour. So it's like, oh, what if someone had to escape a Taylor Swift concert, and then they developed the serial killer idea and stuff. So I just love the concept. I loved all the trailers we've seen up to this point. And the movie for me just absolutely delivered on it. I will say there's problems. I think it has too many endings. It does roll on, like you have kind of him getting caught and then escaping and getting caught and then like going to do a thing, getting caught again and escaping again, and that goes on for a bit long. But I think the actual probably the first 50 minutes to an hour is the concert, and I just thought all of that was excellently done. I agree. It could have the violence could have been a bit more up there. Like, it's very tame in terms of, like, he pushes someone down the stairs and he blasts someone in the face with fryer grease or whatever. That's kind of it. But I just think that the kind of paranoia for him, like, I love Josh Hartnett is. I know it's very kind of like he's kind of hamming it up a little bit, where he's like,
he's acting at the start awful. I think
the
acting at the start is awful for me.
Okay, but I like how he goes into just full panic mode, where when he finds out that the trap is for him, where he's like thinking, how do I get out, and he's panicking, and he's just presenting these stupid ideas of like, let's go down, see that hole there, let's go down the hole and we can go out the side. That's just no one's gonna buy. So I really liked that. I thought the music in it was excellent, like Shyamalan's daughter.
So that's one of my issues.
Okay.
So there is an awful lot of scenes where it's, let's focus on the singing and let's focus on Josh Hartnett kind of just looking pensively around the stage. But you basically go to see a concert, because I feel I saw a lot of it. And then you get all of the stuff at the end with her as well. This feels to me like a bit of a vanity project about Getty's daughters.
She is a singer.
I know, that's what I mean. She's a professional singer.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what this was kind of a showcase for. And then the story element was kind of chucked in a little bit at the end. I don't know. Again, I'm being miserable. This could have had, for me, such great potential, in terms of the clever ways he tries to escape and things like that. And I just don't feel we really got that. And then we got into a very formulaic kind of cat and mouse bit at the end. Tell you who got on me tits. The
wife.
No, I didn't like her either. No, the
cop lady. That's
the cop lady with the
psychoanalyst or whatever
accent.
Yeah, who doesn't do anything. Does nothing.
Wheeled out now
so
and
cliched.
Yes, I think that if he was to move to the left, we should check the right. It's like, fuck off, man.
In terms of like his maneuvering, I do think there's some great, like he goes and he manages to get like a cop radio, and so he goes to pull the fire alarm and he hears them say, oh, he's going to do something like distract or pull a fire alarm, and he doesn't do it. And that was good. I thought the moment where he goes in pretending to be a cop, and all the cops getting a training, or he's pretending to be an employee, and he like goes to get coffee and stuff. Like I thought that was really good. So like I just thought the concert parts were just expertly done. Like I was engrossed the entire time of that. I thought the music was great. I really loved like this one, particularly the song that's in the trailer. The kind of piano, the one on the piano, I thought was a fantastic song. Like I have that on my Spotify playlist now. I love it. I do get what you're saying, that she's like the musical thing, and then obviously like towards like later on in the film, it gets to a point where she becomes a character in the movie. I think like the whole them going backstage, like the Taylor Swift does this very famous thing. There's like there's a particular song where she gives a kid a hat, and so this character does a similar thing where they bring up someone on stage and they dance during a particular song, and he like maneuvers it to be the daughter because he's thinking, oh, I can get out backstage then. And I think that makes sense. And then I really like when the ball drops, when he like, hey, can I speak to you for a second? He pulls her aside and then he just admits everything to her. I thought that was a great moment of like, oh fuck, we're in deep now. But I do agree that like, if you think it's too much to have her be the one that like effectively brings him down and you know, like rescues the guy that he has kidnapped in the thing, I think that's a fair. It didn't bother me at all. Like when they go to the house, I was thinking, what are you doing? What's your plan here? It didn't bother me at all. Like because the movie shifts, he's the protagonist until she's the protagonist. Then
I just thought it went a bit silly. And again, it's a Shyamalan movie, so I was waiting for some big twist, which didn't come because we knew he was the killer from the trailers. I still would have liked to have seen some kind of reversal where it turns out that the daughter's the killer. And he's aware. I thought they were all going to be
protect her or something. Or I thought they were all going to be involved. Like the wife's going to be involved. Like the twist, I suppose, is that because like going into the film, something I was skeptical about was, are they going to address why they knew he was there? Like why the trap was set up. And I was like, surely they have to. And there's kind of a throwaway thing early of he left a receipt. At a safe house or something like that. And I was like, well, that seems a bit like a lazy reason. I did like that. It turns out that the wife was suspicious and basically sold him out, like set that up so that they would find him. So I thought that was good. But yeah, it goes on too long where they go to the house with the singer, and then he gets the cops show up and he escapes, and then he's her limo driver, and then he ties her up, and then she escapes, then he escapes, and then he goes to the house with the wife, and then he gets arrested, and then the last scene is him escaping the police van. It's just too much.
I agree with that. So I do think that this is a lead into more films. I think they wouldn't have.
I want more films. I love this character. I really love this universe. So like, I want to see more. I love Josh Hartnett. I love seeing him play this guy.
So a bit of a mixed bag there. I'm not as keen on it as James. It's still worth a watch. It's not a horrendous film. It's just not for me what I'd hoped for. Whereas James liked it a bit more.
Delivered on the concept for me, I think, and that was all I wanted. And we've had a few movies this year that didn't deliver on their concept. So
James is easy pleased. Okay, so that is Trap. Again, let me know in the comments what you thought of Trap. Am I just being a miserable old bugger, or is James off his tits?